Should we be scared of numbers? Let's talk to maths teacher and ambassador for National Numeracy, Bobby Seagull, and NHS nursery manager Cara Mitchell. Good to see you both this morning. Look, Bobby, why are we still having an issue with numeracy in this country?
Firstly, Stephen and all viewers, happy National Numeracy Day. It's wonderful to have a day where we can celebrate all the positive things about maths, numbers in our practical daily lives. And I think, Stephen, the issue is people get anxious about mathematics. And I think the problem is they think it's all about ability. Oh, I wasn't born with a maths brain. It's not for me. Oh, I've hated maths at school. But I think the key thing is if we think about maths as a skill, like driving or baking or dancing or singing, these are things that with practice and effort we can improve. Okay, we might not become a Formula One champion or a Strictly champion, but we can improve our confidence so we feel confident on a day-to-day basis. I think a lot of it is about our attitude to the subject, and we can all improve.
I mean, is it fair to say then, Bobby, that so long as we are at a standard or a level where we can manage with day-to-day numeracy, the things, you know, whether it's going to the shops or whatever it might be, that's good enough?
Absolutely. Again, as a maths teacher, I would love everyone to appreciate the finer points of trigonometry or Pythagoras theorem. But ultimately, in the real world, we need to use money to manage our maths to manage our money skills, maths to manage our day-to-day budget, even planning our journeys. And today is a day where everyone can get involved. And if people just search Numeracy Day, they can see activities run by Strictly Come Dancing's Katia, or Bake Off champion Peter Sawkins, or poet Harry Baker. So all of us can get involved with numbers. But the key thing is to make that start and commitment today.
Yeah. Look, Cara, were you scared of numbers prior to this? I know you took the challenge, but were you a bit nervous of numbers?
No, I wasn't scared or nervous, but I didn't feel confident with them. And by doing the challenge, I realised I could do a lot more than I thought I could do. So, no, I wasn't scared, and I'm definitely not scared now. The numbers are my thing now.
So what has changed by doing the numeracy challenge? What changed in your brain, your attitude?
Well, you learn as you go. So I learned maths in the 70s, and by doing the challenge, you learn how to do things as you're going along. And it was new ways of doing things. And because the whole team did it, we had big discussions on different maths problems that we had there. And I learned new skills through them as well. And we all gained confidence together.
I mean, I guess, for you and your team particularly, I mean, you're running a nursery there. How has it helped you in how you're dealing even with those very young children?
Well, we've actually got 3 nurseries in Brighton, Hove and Crawley, and so we've got a huge workforce. And we wanted to make sure that we're really positive around the language around maths as well. Too often you hear people saying, no, I don't like maths. And it's about the fact that we're using maths with preschool children all the time because we're talking about who's going to go first, who's got the biggest dinner, who's the tallest, who's the smallest. And that's all maths language as well. So it was building up confidence in the whole team to just talk about maths and enjoy it.
Yeah, look, Bobby, is one of the issues here, and I've seen it before with adult literacy, is that there is this embarrassment. There's a huge embarrassment when people think, I can't really do it. And that's one of the biggest obstacles to overcome, isn't it?
Yeah, and I think we can overcome it because, again, when you first stepped into a car, I remember the first lessons, I was like stalling, doing kangaroo hops. But now I'm a competent driver. It's not because suddenly I woke up one day and it's a miracle I can drive. And I think with numbers, it's the same thing. It's okay to feel a bit embarrassed and anxious, but the key thing is, are you taking steps to address it? That's why days like today, National Numeracy Day, we're encouraging people to go and try, like Cara said, the Numeracy Challenge, because it gives you, it's like the Numeracy Challenge is like a 10-minute diagnostic, almost like a MOT for your math skills. And you try it and you can say, actually, there's a few bits of my maths, maybe it's my percentages, maybe it's my ratios that I need to improve on. But I think it's the case of all of us trying to engage with it and think, actually, it's about mindset and we can all improve.
Is there part of an issue? I don't want to label this too heavily because I don't know how you teach maths these days, but is there a sense that back in the 70s for Cara and the 80s for me, that perhaps maths wasn't taught in the most absorbable way?
Yeah, I think there was an element of, when I teach my students, Maths has to feel relevant to them. Okay, some of them students love the pure side of mathematics, just for getting them over the puzzles. But if you can show them the relevance to their day-to-day life, whether it's, again, you're a sports fan, you're looking at the league tables, whether you're like a baker looking at the recipes, if people can see, actually, if I need a mortgage or if I've got a job, I'm looking at my national insurance, I can see the practical relevant side, then they're all for it.